Hey guys, it's Johnny here with a Hot Wheels video. You're ready to show you here. There's two little things we're going to do. Check the title. This is just a tryouts thing. So the idea is that they're going to split up into teams. These are not the teams. This is just kind of idea. So that's gold, goldish yellow. I don't know if I'm going to put them together or not. Blue, green, white, chrome, silver, gray. It's more like a light gray. I might even split those two. Black, red, clear. Clear is kind of, if they're more clear than anything. Semis will not be in this. Also, anybody that could not compete in any event before, it's like anything that can't compete on this because they're too wide, or anything that can't compete in like the 4-lane drag because they're too long or too wide. For instance, like this vehicle. I have like 3 or 4 in here. One that can't fit on this track in particularly, but he was too long for the other one. So they're all in here. And every time we get an extra car that's left there, we'll put them in there. And eventually they'll go into something like what the semis did, like with that. However, with that being said, this is the trials thing. The idea is called the Ultimate Challenge, or something like that. I don't remember what I called it. Ultimate Challenge Championship. They have to complete both of these courses, and I do have a tiebreaker. It's called Drift King. Now, I'm going to kind of give you an idea what it's going to look like. They're going to do one, do the other if they get 3 chances each for each track. They get sorted out from there, how many times it took, how many times it took to do it, how many times it didn't take to do it, so on and so forth. If they don't complete a challenge, they will go back into their bag that they came in. So, like, there's bag 1. It's their newest cars. Plus, you guys see Clear Speeder there from our newest Clear Speeder. Okay, so the champions from anything else cannot compete either. So they'll go in the new bag, and then day 2 will have 2 new bags. It's like from a couple, like a last championship or 2 ago, and then so on and so forth. So the bag 3 for day 3, day 4, day 5. We'll have 5 days of this tryouts. Getting the whole teams. Each team will have 4 teams. That's it, just 4. And a 5th person as well. So they will get a 5th as an extra that will not compete unless there's an injury. And the injury is very non-specific in this. But the idea is that, so here, if you kind of saw the video for it, the Stumptastic for it, this is going to be our main event thing for most of our events on what it's going to look like. Some events will be like high jump, long jump, and a race obviously. Drift King's going to be on there too because we're going to be using it as a tiebreaker on this if it's needed. Other than that, something with a loop obviously because that's in there. So I have ideas and thoughts, and so we'll get started and go ahead and get started with these first like 20 cars or so for day 1. Day 5 is going to be your biggest day, so and I put that on purpose because it's on Friday. So, alright, get you guys set up. Now with the long jump, I'm going to have to come over here and check the camera every now and then just because of the ramp there. Now we're going to be using the older course on purpose because if they can't run on the older course, then they can't run at all. So, because this is a really messed up course. So if they can run on this, they're definitely good enough to run on the others. Like I said, it's going to be 5 people on each team and then per each caller. Okay, so we're going to start with these 3 cars first. The 2 yellows and a gold. I'm going to keep them separated for now in case I do have more yellows and more golds. But otherwise they might not. So we're going to go start out with the Ford Chevy GT 350R. Starting test 1 for all 3 of these. I'll list their names here in a second. Got the Ford GT. Fails the first attempt. You got the Pile Driver. Fails the first attempt. And you got Rogue Hog. Fails the first attempt. Now this could be my fault. So I'm going to check the course to make sure everything's decent. It is an old course, and everything is okay. So we're going to retry this around in the same order. dropped them instead of letting them dry. That was kind of cool. All right, so Roadhog gets it in 2 attempts. I'm gonna have to actually write this down somewhere. So he'll go ahead and go over here on this other event. All he's gonna do is just follow the course and make it to the wall. But I'll go ahead and line them up here in a second. While these other 2 are trying their 3rd attempt. That's a fail. Roadhog makes it. That's a fail. So both of these guys are out. Now, here's the thing. They may end up eventually coming back because let's say something happens and we need more yellows or more golds, then we will bring them back. They just won't compete for the loop. The idea is to try to get all of them to use. So Roadhog is currently in, unless we need to do the Drift King, and I will drag the Drift King on here in case I forget about it, so that way we have it prepared. Alright, let's test out these blues. Now, one of these guys will definitely be eliminated. All 4 of these may end up making it. I don't know if you can see all 4 of them. Or 5 of them. 4 of them will make it. 1 of them will not. It may not even be any, to be honest. So, alright. Starting up, we got Rally Cat. Clearly getting it. Let me check that because that definitely bumped into the camera. Because Desert Force kind of let go of the camera there. How you guys doing? Can you see? Kind of hope so. Okay. And Rally Cat, you're good to go. Go ahead and launch you up over here. I'm trying to utilize those lanes. So, all right, we got Track Hammer. Now, basically, the color is determined on what their main body is. So, or most of their car, anyways. And then you got the tire shop car. His actual name is Time Shifter, or Tire Shifter. I think it's Time Shifter. And then you have a 71 Datsun V10 wagon. Completely just failed. Then you have the D-Muscle. Ooh, I was kind of hoping for him. Same order. These are all attempt 2s. The Datsun makes it. Not the Datsun. Time Shifter. Datsun just flopped again. D-Muscle made it through the loop, but he didn't quite make it through this part. So I may just let him make it. I'll give him another chance though. Let's see what he can do. Alright, Track Hammer's done. Go ahead and launch the wagon here. Okay, let these guys launch on the track. Both of those need to retry. Rally Cat's part of the reason on the red side why everyone wiped out, so I'll give him another chance. The other guy just kind of wiped out on his own, so it'll be attempt 2 for him. Rally Cat gets another chance. They both wiped out. D-Muscle trying on here. D-Muscle not quite making it through the loop that time. But since he made it through the loop last time, I just need to know if he can make it to the ramp. I think he kind of fell out in speed. I'm not really looking for the ramp. Yeah. He can do it. I'll let him make it. So, Time Shifter's on the second try with this track piece here. Rally Cat's on the second, and Time Shifter's actually on the third, my bad. Time Shifter makes it. Rally Cat would have made it, but Time Shifter hit him in the back when he flipped back over from that hitting the wall, so they both make it. Now let's give D-Muscle a chance to try this. Definitely wipes out and wipes up the camera with it. So we'll give him a chance here in a second for his second attempt. I'm going to have to get a piece of paper during this next video I record here. Kind of track what people are doing here. Well, the muscle switched lane, flipped over, and got to the wall. I'm not going to count that. You got to stay on your wheels until you hit the wall. And you have to do full speed. Yeah, he didn't make it. So D muscle's still going to get cut out. He's not going to quite make it through it. There is a lot of blue cars though, so here's the thing. He may end up being the third best blue car, and we just don't know it yet. But he did make it through the loop, so that does give him a plus to coming back before anybody else. Alright, on this, we even got a bike on this list, so this is going to be fun. We're going to start out with a bike. Its actual name, if I have it on here, is... I don't remember. It's not on here. So he's going to give it a try. And fail. Okay, then we have Futurismo. Fail. Then we have Tour de Fast. Almost makes it. Makes it to the loop at least. And then we have Fingalar. Very clean, just doesn't make it to the ramp. And then we have Solar something, whatever this thing is called. Formula Solar. Okay, so all three of them actually made it. They just didn't make it all the way to the ramp. I'm not going to really mess around with the ramp thing because of this part right here. It's cleaning over, so. For me, as long as they can make it to the loop, that's all that matters. Go ahead and give them test one here. They both make it. Bike test 2. Flop. Futurismo. Flop. Test 3. Flop. Futurismo. Flop. Okay. Formula Solar, give your chest on the track. Just 1 second as I scoot these guys over. So far, I don't think the tiebreaker is actually going to come into effect until at least later on in the tryouts. Maybe the second or third video by the time we start doing the testing for that. Or even adding that event. You can't get out of the launcher. Start him up earlier. Now you're going to do that, doesn't work. Let me put him against the launcher because I had an innovative idea. So I wanted to try something, but this is the actual real third attempt. Now he can't do the launcher. He is launcher out, so even though Formula Solar makes it to the actual, whatchamacallit, through the loop stuff, he's probably not going to be coming back anytime soon because he can't even do the launcher. So for him, getting a draft pick, a draft lottery pick out of it, it's not going to happen. Alright, let's go with the white cars that are left here. We have Futurismo. That one didn't have great success. Nope. And then we got Bone Speeder. Making it a little bit better. Futurismo. Bone Speeder. He makes it through. Futurismo, third attempt. Makes it through. Okay. So Futurismo can actually make it through if he tries hard enough. So I wonder if the green one would actually been able to do it. Alright, here they go. Neither one makes it because they both flip over. Give him another attempt here. I'm going to give the other one a third attempt. Futurismo does make it though. Bone Speeder was kind of red on the side. I wasn't sure if he was going to make it or not. It does wipe out, spin out. I'm going to give him an extra attempt because I wasn't quite sure if it's going to make it, and we won't tell because Futurismo hit the wall and bounced back into him. So that's going to be a no. Bone Speeder is out. Wonder how long you guys been looking at the sky there. Alrighty, now we only got one chrome vehicle. So to save some time with Vendetta, I'm going to run them with the grays. Because I might even split the grays into two groups, light gray and dark gray. So we have Vendetta. Makes it through the loop. The Mazda Rapu. The Ice Charger. The Rocket Box. Through. And the Batmobile. Doesn't make it through. So those all just got to go one more attempt. But Vendetta and Rocket Box. You go straight for the thing. Is too small of scars too. Ironically. Ice Charger. Batmobile. Batmobile makes it. Mazda. Oh, Ice Charger. Nope. Ice Charger looks like he was going to make it, but he never did. Vendetta. Rocket Box kind of flew off the slides. We'll give him another chance. Hey guys, hang in there. I'm going to scoot them all together so that way we know who's made it where. I don't even remember wide temps and whatnot at this point. As I said, I'm going to write them down. This is Rocket Box second attempt. Batmobile's first. Batmobile makes it straight away. The Rocket Box second chance, third last chance to make it through this or get put back in the bag. Done. He can't. The launcher just pushes him too hard. Alrighty, and I actually may go ahead and start doing some of these second bags based on time here. So that way day 5 is not too loaded. So here's a new, what's his name? I don't have his name. Doesn't make it. Do make it up part of the hill. 90 accurate NSX. McLaren F1 GTR. This is not looking good for any of them. Third attempts. Nope. Not a single one. Fancy street sport car has even made it over. We have nobody repping Team Black yet. And we got 2 rally cats for this one, so this is going to be fun to see. Maybe even both of them might make it. I know the blue rally cat made it, so we'll see how. Let's put the rally cats back to back. First one doesn't make it. Second one doesn't make it. We'll just do all 3 of their attempts at once. Nope. Almost. No. Nope. 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 Neither one of those rally cats. Okay. Rake heat, or rake heat. Solid, no, fig rig. Rake heat, fig rig. Fig rig almost made it. Rake heat, fig rig. Fig rig, that's as good as it says. Rake heat. That's a no-go. Alright, fig rig. Doesn't quite make it. The launch, the belt, I mean, the launcher messed him up a little bit, but that's alright. That's on him. And then you have the Hot Wheeler. Nope. And then you have Hot Wheels Pursuit. Nope. Ooh, almost. I might even count that one. You kind of made it through it. when one of me made it through it. Rally Cat kind of got here and then fell down. He got there and then got turned around when he came down. I want to count it. Well, that's my fault. He didn't make it all the way through. Yeah, I didn't clear the track. But Big Rick didn't make it. He flipped over and didn't stay on his wheels. Second. That's good. Almost changed tracks, but then came back, so. Okay, now we got Clear Speeder and whoever this other guy is. Can you guys see the jump still? Good. Loop about to fall off. Okay, Clear Speeder and Watt 4.2. So we're gonna start with Clear Speeder. Oh, almost. Watt 4.2. Nope. Clear Speeder. Clean Watt 4.2. Nope. Watt 4.2. Nope. Clear Speeder, get back here. Clear. Pun intended. Okay, we're actually going to open up the next bag here because it's needed. We're going to go about probably 45 minutes or more. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that this was bag 1 stuff. We're going to go over here. Bag 2 will start their own little groups of people over there. Drag them all out. Line them all up kind of thing. Now here's the rules. If they make the team, they cannot compete in anything else. It's kind of like the champions. And when their retirement comes, meaning someone takes over their position for next year, or whenever this next time we do this, that means they're done. That's just kind of like the Hall of Fame, like the rest of the other champions are. So, once you get it and you try to hold on to it. If you want to keep racing anyways. Otherwise, you're done. That doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to go into a feature another video. I mean, we use the champions all the time in all the other vehicles, like old champions and stuff, so it does happen. We still get a chance to use them. Alright, so I'm not going to test my collar this time. This is just kind of testing to see if they make it. And then this way I can just go back to the video and... Because we don't need to know the actual final groups until day 5. So this allows me to go back to the video before day 2 or 3, depending on how many videos I do before I go back. Upstairs. And allow to figure out, okay, what's needed here. You know, that kind of gives me a chance to go, okay, this many strikes, this many, and this person has this, and so on and so forth. Okay. We have Motosaurus, doesn't make it, and Phantasm. Going to run them back to back. Motosaurus, good. Phantasm, still not making it. Phantasm out. Motosaurus trying the actual track here. Doesn't make it. He's looking to make Team Green now, so we'll see what he can do here. Still no go. You know, there's already 2 guys on Team Green over here, or possibilities. And he gets it. Wipes out a little bit, flips backwards, and saves it, so that works. We're going to run these 2 together. So we're going to have Road Rocket, High Roller. High High roller good. Road rocket. Nope. Road rocket's out. High roller. Give it a track test. All good. Bye bye to road rocket. I never remember for red. No, if there's 4 to a team, like I said, if they get 4 to a team, whoever is the best of the best gets it. So that's why I'm gonna have to make all the scratch marks and stuff. Okay, slingshot and windmill. They're all looking good here. Nope. They're both dunzos. Okay, next up. Crescendo and Chevrolet Chevelle SS. Nope. This is what's good to test first, is because it just eliminates as many as possible. Head starter. Good. Crate racer. Now see, here's the thing. I don't mind testing them again, but I don't think we're going to have to. I'd rather wait to see how many other colors we need to figure out if they need to test the track again. Otherwise, it's pretty much useless to, just let them. If they can't make the first one, then definitely not going to make the second one. Or they may make the second one. Well, they may make the second one, but it doesn't mean they're going to make the first. So why test the second until they get through the first? And I feel like we're going to be good enough because we already got 3 reds, 3 greens, 2 blues. I mean, it's adding up. So. Track hammer on the red side and pile driver on the tan side. Different color there. Let's see. Take 3. Nope. Okay. Bullwhip for the chrome. Good. Very, very clean. And I forget the name of this guy. What was this guy's name? I don't remember. Oh, he messed up one. First attempt. Bullwhip was good though. Very, very clean. Very, very impressed. Speed Slayer, that was his guy's name. Not good enough though. Bullwhip gets to try this. Didn't quite touch the edge there. I'm gonna have to test him again. I said you have to make it all the way down. Good, 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 good. Very well. Nerve hammer. Very, very clean. Iridium. Not looking good. I'm gonna hold a nerve hammer over there for now. Test the other track part later. Off track. Woo, very clean. And a Ford F-150. Not quite making it. There we go. This Ford F-150 to try again. Nope. Third attempt. Alright, testing the track. Go for good. Nerf hammer and off track. Going on. There's already 4 reds. I just think, that's almost a full team. You get the 5th and get your reserve and you're good. As long as there's no cuts or what we need anyways. Voltage spike. Row cog. he made it through the loop. So the road hog. So going straight for the track. Bolt the spike not quite making it on the first attempt. Even road hog to do so. With the spike. Very, very well in the second attempt. Alright, now we have the Renault Volt RS. And Growler. We're trying for the blue. Okay, Growler makes it. Take 2. Nope. Take 3. Still a nope. One of my favorite cars not making it. Growler. Getting wailed out by the launcher. Though he is not cooperating with the launcher. This may not be good for him. Better that time. I'll give him one last attempt. Courtesy. No go. I'll only give him a courtesy attempt because of he was just flipping out. And that third attempt was a lot better than the rest. It was actually closest thing on the track. He was like well off in the track, kind of grinding on. So, you know the rules, you gotta at least stay on the track. Okay, you don't have to stay in your lane. You gotta stay on the track on your wheels. How we doing on time? We're good, so we'll go ahead and do the third bag. Right, for the separation there. Third bag don't really have that many, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and do theirs. I like to see that car make it through the loop. The reason they have to make it through the loop is because of the new thing, if you've seen the other videos, so. Is that high-tech missile or is it high missile? I think it's high-tech missile. It is high-tech missile blue, high-tech missile green. Blue, green. Give that one a try again for take 2. Hold on. That's mine, these are my fault for doing that. There we go. Take 3. Not looking good. They're out. Bone shaker would be my guess. Yes. Clean. Empavito 1. Made it through the loop, not very cleanly, but he made it. The Governor blue. Not making it. And a no name. Not making it. Take 3. Either are making it. Let's give Bone Shaker and Empavito 1 a try on the track. Take 1. That's my fault, Empavito. You get another chance. I didn't clear the way. That's on you. Take 2. I made it. I called that one out. It's good enough. It was on his wheels, so. Alright, 4 cards left in this bag, and we'll close it out. Nerve hammer clear. Keep distance. Thank you. Wait. Yes, that's right. Okay. Nerve hammer clear. And then the ATV thingamajiggy. Those almost want to try it backwards. Very clean. Even falls to the ground, might have an injury. Where did the nerve hammer go? Didn't the other nerve hammer make it? Yeah. Which one did we prove was faster? Was it this clear one that was faster? I don't remember. But it doesn't look like he's going to make it through the loop, so. Nope. Wow, ATV, that was not clean. Where'd the airframer go? Oh, there he is. ATV not doing so well. He's definitely not one of the right cars going to be making it to the end. Alrighty, 2 more cars to go. And it's Project Speeder and School Bus, the Chrome family. I don't know what they called it. Pick that up. There we go. His name was Hot Wheels High. We'll start with Hot Wheels High. Curious to see if we can make it to the loop. I actually almost did. Project Speeder. We gotta fix the track. Take 1 for Project Speeder. That was close enough. I think I'm gonna give it to him. I'll do it again anyways. I think I'm gonna give it to him because he was like almost through the thing. It's just the feed's not right here. I'm gonna give it to him. I'm gonna see if we can actually do it though. All the way through. He might not even make it anyways if he can't do the track. There he goes. Well, that's the end of day 1 tryouts. We went through 3 bags on that. 4 bags to go. The bulk of the bags are going to be towards the end. So, see you guys later. I'm going to go mark some chicken scratches to see. They kind of listen to the video and go, okay, these are your day 1s, you know, this, and that. And, okay, they made it through this, but they didn't make it through that, so let's keep that noted. So, doesn't look like if you're any car on red that didn't make it through the loop or track that you're going to be making it. So, you got to make it through both. Because you have 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe a 5th. Maybe your backup might. But we still got a whole 4 bags to go through. So, see you guys later. Thanks for watching this. Stay tuned for the next 4 days of tryouts. Still got a lot to go. Later.